What's cracking, everybody? XehrFelrose here, bringing you some Pokemon Go Battle League content. Today's video, we're back, baby. Now, y'all been following me for a little bit here. I was out of the country a couple weeks ago, and then I got home and immediately got sick. So this is kind of my first venture back. So thank you for all the kind words and support from while I was out. Hopefully, I won't be hacking up any more lungs, and I'll be able to continue doing this video and some streams this week. So hopefully we're going to get back into the swing of things. But today's video, we got a little treat for you, a little veteran run here from Papa Legba 88 in the little Halloween Cup with a triple shiny non-Shuckle team. Running the Marill though, but it's okay. If you look at the IVs, you don't need to have the best of the best of the best rank IVs. If you build whatever you got, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's little cup IVs are only going to matter when they matter, right? But anyway, so let's get into these games here. Watching Papa Legba torch up this cup without a Shuckle. I think the only reason that I'm happy to do this is because there's no Shuckle to be. I've heard things about this cup, and none of them were good. So we've got an Aqua Tail and a Scorpy flying out here to catch this opponent's Shadow Scorpy. And then comes Purloin. Now remember that because the Scorpy does not have the associated dark typing that its bigger buddy brother thing Drapion, that Scorpion. It doesn't share the dark typing, so these sucker punches are going to do quite a lot of damage. Purloin is an interesting little cup pick. I would say that, honestly, all three of these are very worthwhile investments if you want to invest into the little cup. So now we're going to have the Golett here. Now again, because the bug typing is what Scorpy has, it is going to be neutral from these mud slaps, but we're going to come in with the Marill here. And this Marill is running Bubble. You could alternatively run Tackle. And I'm going to speak from completely outside and completely what's the word here? Completely uneducated point of view, because I haven't touched Little Cup in months, and I pretty much would like to keep it that way. Until they start actually banning Shuckle and things, like, to me, it just feels like a ridiculous resource spend. And I also don't have a good Shuckle anyway, so. But this trainer does catch on the catches their Charm Cottony, but here we go with the Scorpy. Just comes in, gets this cross poison off. We're gonna be knocking off, or crossing off, I should say, the I almost said Whimsicott, the Cottony. We're even gonna be able to get an Aqua Tail for the road here. Is gonna be able to take out the Golett, and that's gonna be a good first game here. Well played. Yeah. Shuckle Marill is basically the tippy top of this cup, as y'all have known. You know, you guys have had this cup for. Oh, Daddy's home. Here's Drapion Shadow. He's angry. He didn't have any milk when he got back. That's why he's angry. Aqua Tail coming out, and so the thing is though is that crunch will do a lot of damage. That's the thing with little cups, right? Everything does a lot of damage. Nice frame drops, by the way. Niantic still the king of frame drops in this cup. No problem. Going for that Aqua Tail, perhaps. Either they don't have crunch, or they just go for two Aqua Tails, because that's enough. But Scorpy's going to lose charge attack priority to its elder brother here, Drapion. You can't really swap in here with anything, because unfortunately we really do just have resisted sucker punches, and Marill still has that fairy typing from the Azumarill evolution. So the opponent is, however, going to make a very nice catch on their Marill, but we can just fire off this cross poison. Cross poison is super effective into the fairy typing. And I imagine you could probably just bring in your own Marill here. And we're going to bring in the Purloin. Interesting choice. Then again, you think about it, right? Even though Marill has that fairy typing, it doesn't have Play Rough. So you can pretty safely just come in here and try to go for that Play Rough. It's funny, the Purloin has the Play Rough, but Marill is just sitting here with Body Slam, which was also, ooh, nice play by the opponent. The opponent makes a nice little combo play here, trying to swap out. Aqua Tail is going to take out Purloin, but at this point, Marill is more than happy. Oh my god, the amount of damage that bubble did? Hello? Marill, you're supposed to be tanky. Also, from what I understand, if you do end up wanting to build a Marill, like, Marill's been good in pretty much every little cup, I think, that since it's been incepted and allowed. So it is an XL. So for newer players, maybe not the best investment, but if you've been around for a while, and you have just a bunch of Marill XLs lying around, and like maybe a lucky Marill. I know that people will build a lucky Marill. You can see the IVs again on the screen here. Like, we're not running rank 1s. This isn't like super high XL. I mean, this Marill might be, it's probably XL, let's be honest. I don't know exactly the stats that are required for it. However, Marill's going to lose charge attack priority here. I don't know that there's really a way out for this one, unfortunately. Drifloon, like, take notes, man. Drifloon's gonna be good too, so good game. I have a very, very small little cup roster. And then we have okay, hello. That's a Clodsire. Clodsire's here. I know this trainer did mention in the submission that they did pop in Clodsire for a game or two here just to try it out instead of the Scorpy. But Scorpy, I think, was the preferred play here. And I honestly see why, right? Because Scorpy, it has that spammy poison water moveset. You, instead of going for sludge bombs here and getting farmed all the way down as the Clodsire, maybe Scorpy gets to 3 cross poisons and, no, oh, never mind. Scorpy's right here. Wait, so did we sack the huh? Hold on. I'm completely lost now. I forgot. All right. Okay, so we sacked the Purloin and got rid of that for the Scorpy. Got it. Okay. I was on the other side. For some reason, I thought that the Scorpy was being replaced by the Clodsire. But the opponent is going to harness the power of those frame drops and be able to get this move off your cross poison, going for that potential boost. I have not seen a single cross poison boost yet, and I need it. I need somebody to deliver this to me immediately by post, by air, by sea. I don't care. Somebody send me a cross poison buff right now, please. Got in the comments. How many cross poison buffs have you gotten on Scorpy in the last week? I need to know, just for science. And Marill's going to come back in and is going to have to take a move here. Unfortunately, Shadow Scorpy hanging on with a little bit of energy. Cross poison does a pretty sizable chunk. And Do I know? Do you know? I don't know. But anyway. Dino's not going to do a whole lot here. A body slam, I think, is about all it's going to be able to muster before going down to these bubbles. And it really is going to come down to whatever's in the back here and if this Marill can handle it, because they still have a full HP Pokemon in the back, in addition to that little Scorpy that's just chilling back there. So we're going to have to see what we got. I haven't seen a single Shuckle yet. I wonder where this... So maybe all the people with Shuckle are like Expert Plus by now. I don't know. I haven't seen any in the video yet. Maybe we'll see one at some point. But, trying to go for that catch, but able to get the Aqua Tail off. That's actually pretty nice. Now, I don't know. Marill's pretty bulky. Ooh, okay, never mind. We take it out. Scorpy comes back in, getting slapped. Marill comes in and gives Scorpy the business. And this business is taking you out. Let's go. Good game. Man. I don't have a Marill I can build, but I'm sure looking forward to maybe... I'm not going to try this cup, let's be honest. I will find every single Shuckle, and I will get slapped by every single Shuckle. Golet's going to come in, and if you ask me, personally, I think that if you see the Golet, maybe Purloin is, you know, we're going for the Aqua Tail, definitely the correct call, and then Papa Legba brings in the, oh my god, those sucker punches, dude! Huh? Look at him go! It's got Brick, why does this have Brick Break? Why does this Pokemon have Brick Break? It's got big meaty claws to shovel the sand at you. You can't be breaking bricks with those. It's illegal. Night Slash has gone, hello. That's a lot of damage. Dude, look at those sucker punches go, dude. Purloin just on an absolute rampage at the moment. And there's the Shuckle. Oh, no, dude. Okay, we're going to be here a while. So, Marill is going to have this unlocked, though. The opponent decides to concede, doesn't want to put us through the torture of playing it out. Good game. Thank you for conceding, trainer. Shuckle being a rock and bug type, it is completely weak to the water, and even though Shuckle is literally made of the same bricks that hold up the Great Wall of China, it is not able to withstand an exposed or an extended period of water damage. So, we're able to take that one, thankfully, and in comes this in this next game. We have a shiny Scorpy face-off, and also this team is triple shiny. Shout-outs to Papa Legba with the super shiny spice here. I love it. So Scorpy is going to be going for another move here, looking to chip this Purloin. Purloin, unfortunately, is definitely on the squishier side of things. This might be a shield and farm down kind of situation. Looks like it is. Purloin is going to get this farm down here. Cross poison, not going to do enough. Still no cross poison boost in front of me today, but we're going to be down a shield. Purloin's got some energy going for that. Play rough. The opponent does not have charm. Thankfully, those Razor Leafs not going to be able to knock out. Going to take some good damage in on this, excuse me. There it is. It's coming back. The cough is coming back. I've incited the wrath of my cough. Marill just gets to come in, though, at this point, and I think that this is pretty much over. I don't think that the Golett, even though it has those mean, red, shadowy eyes, I don't think... Well, never mind. I might be wrong here. We have Nightshade. It's going to do plenty of damage to this Marill. Now, Marill is going to have to get to another Aqua Tail, but it has a shield, so I don't see any reason as to why it couldn't. The opponent does get to a charge move here, and it's going to force the Marill to shield. The opponent going for that Nightshade, and then it's just about as good as over, is because Scorpy is double resisting the grass type damage from those Razor Leaves, and that Cottony did not get a healthy enough farm down to do anything about it. They're going to be going down to this cross poison, and the opponent looks, I think they may have actually conceded there, but that's going to be a good game here. Scorpy taking names. Well played. Finishing off the first set, picking up a 4-1. Unfortunately, I was not able to include a set before this where they went 5-0. So I'm telling y'all, if you're looking to make a veteran push, this team might just do it for you. And now we have the Tackle Marill, but because, again, Marill having that fairy typing makes it so that Scorpy does very well in this matchup. It's just able to just very quickly spam out those cross poisons and deal. The Marill's already almost half gone. Now, the thing is that Shuckle Marill is such a dominating force in this cup, I would not be surprised in the least to see a Shuckle in the back of this team. So, let's see what happens here. We do have the Marill to deal with that Shuckle if it does so appear, but Marill, unfortunately, is going to get to a move before this cross poison is reached, so we're going to have to see, is Papa Legba going to be able to get a shield, or is he going to be able to take out the opponent's Marill here and maybe free up this Purloin for some pain? The opponent not shielding here. Do they come in with the Shuckle? No, they have a Clodsire. Unfortunately, not going to be able to do much more than an Aqua Tail here, but that's okay. We again, Marill is going to do pretty all right here. We do get the shield, and the opponent is going to shield up. Okay, so they shield up. The Purloin is now going to come in. We're not trying to get the Marill to take a Sludge Bomb here like we would expect, and if it's up to the opponent if they're going to swap out. Excuse me, there it is. Night Slash coming through. Any boosts, maybe? Any boosters in chat? Any boosters in the house? Sometimes I forget I'm not streaming, man. Jeez. Anyway, shielding up the Sludge Bomb here. It makes sense because, honestly, Marill is fat enough that it doesn't need... Now, here, I would have definitely... I mean, maybe we're just going for chip and then switching, but definitely would have expected the play to be here to go for the player if we can get to it. Now, obviously, Greninja gets to moves at the speed of lightning. So, unfortunately, I don't know off the top of my head here. I don't know if they would have gotten to that play rough in less than the amount of 3 is the number I was looking for there. In the 3, that's how long it's been. I've been out of commission for that long, dude. 3 Water Shurikens to the Hydro Cannon and Night Slash combination. Opponent decides to swap in the Clodsire and concede, knowing that it's over, and that's going to be a good game. Well played. Also, just realized Papa's name is like way off in the ether over in the middle. But anyway, we're getting into another match with a Marill in the lead. The opponent swapping immediately into the Shuckle. And in comes the Shuckle. Here comes Shuckle's Nightmare here. Little tiny mouse. Little green water mouse. Yep. Let me know in the comments if regular, purified, or... Shadow Shuckle is the way. I don't have any of them, but it'll be worth knowing for the, 3 years from now when I finally get the XLs for a freaking Shuckle. Yes, someday. Someday, I've got XLs for a lot of things because I know that I should grind for these things. However, the unfortunate truth is that Shuckle was never and is not on that list, so... Aqua Tail's going to do a little bit of chip damage here. In comes the Purloin. Purloin should easily be able to sack one move here, I think. And we still have the opponent's Marill. And it's a very good call by Papa Legba not to bring in the Scorpy in this case because we want to keep that Scorpy around to deal with the opponent's Marill. Now, this opponent is making... a play that is basically they're trying to go to timeout here is essentially what they're trying to do, and I've seen this by unfortunately a lot of trainers that are running the Marill Shuckle are just winning games because of timeout, and it's really odd that we're timeout gaming in a little cup. You know how absurd that is? I just want to put it out to Niantic right now. Please never ever allow this cup to exist again. Please. This is just like the absolute example of cups that should not exist. So opponent going for a move here on alignment, giving the Scorpion an entire free move, and I think the Papa Legba was looking at this the right way, saying, I need to keep my Pokemon healthier than their Pokemon, because that's going to allow me to win this timeout. He's playing exactly to the same win condition that this opponent was trying to play to, and honestly, I hope that they lose it miserably, because anybody who wants to come in into this kind of little cup, play Shuckle Marill. I get, you know what? If it gets you wins, it gets you wins, man. Go for it, I guess. But I don't much care for this. I don't much care for this whatsoever. And the only reason that we are even showcasing this is because there's no Shuckle on this team, and also because Papa Leg was a homie. I'm gonna be honest, all right? That's all there is to it, all right? So now we have the 1v3. We swap out to preserve this Marill, and that means that even if this game goes to timeout, which it shouldn't, this is gonna be, well, there it is! The cross poison! Yes! The boost! Give us the boost! I need more of those boosts. I wanna see, double boost! All right, we're in. We're in. Give it to me now. Yes. That one came in by drone. If anybody was wondering, that one just got airdropped in by a drone. Got another Marill on the lead here. Very nice lead for Scorpy. The opponent is staying in as well. So you could just go 1, 2, 3, 4 for cross poison. This is literally like, thankfully the timing also works out in this matchup, but you can just thoughtlessly go for it. And in comes the Shuckle. Look at that. It's almost like everybody's doing the same thing. Now, Aqua Tail's getting thrown, and we are going to be here a while. So why not talk about anything else? Because we're gonna, I just can't, man. You know how these battles were sent to me a little bit sped up already. So that might be why they look a little bit choppier than normal. Not like it's gonna affect anything. Y'all can still clearly see what's happening. But Papa sent me this footage, and it was almost sped up 2 times. It was like it was 1.9 times, and the footage was 25 minutes long. And I'm just like, holy hell, that's 50 minutes of, it's almost 50 minutes for 3 sets of uncut footage. And I cannot get over how ridiculous this cup is. Like, if you guys don't let me don't let me say it the wrong way, right? Like, if you guys are climbing in this cup and you're enjoying it, beautiful. I think that's amazing. However, I cannot fathom it, man. I don't have the resources to play this cup, but my goodness, does this kind of play look painful. There's you know, those of you who hang out with me on the streams, like, some of you who have watched some of my longer ones, you know that I get like a massive amount of like just mental, I'm exhaustion after like, you know, 6, 7 sets. After about 2.5, 3 hours of doing the games on stream, I start to kind of like daze off. I could not imagine doing 5 or 6 sets with Shuckle Marill. I couldn't, dude. I would be so done with everything for the day, man. That's a whole day's work right there, mentally, honestly. That's it. So, opponent making that dance. Oh man, they're able to get there. I was thinking maybe they wouldn't be able to get there, but the Marill, I think, hangs on here. Stone Edge not gonna be even, it's not even enough, dude. And then opponent maybe knows it's over, going for the body slam on the Marill. Don't know what's the third yet. All they've shown us is Shuckle Marill so far. But Marill's gonna be going down to probably a third body slam here because it's so thick. Body slam actually not doing as great this season. And in comes the Scorpy, unfortunately getting taken down, but in comes Purloin here. Purloin should be able to get to a Night Slash and probably knock this thing out. Purloin, quite unlike the Marill and Shuckle in this cup, are hefty. You know, those are hefty. Purloin's attack stat is the hefty thing. It doesn't have much bulk, but it's putting out damage. Now, combo play into this Scorpy with the Aqua Tail, gonna be able to knock it out, and then here's the timeout, but it doesn't matter because Papa's clocking out with the Marill with those poison stings. Good game. Next game up, we got Scorpy into Golett. Not a great lead. It's more neutral than anything, but you do have the ability to just go for that quick fire Aqua Tail. Now, both Pokemon in the back are very good answers to the Golett, so I could certainly see if we want to go for shield advantage and try to get out and catch a move now. So, Purloin coming in, I mean, the thing has Brick Break, so we do have to keep that. Why would you go for Brick? Maybe because they knew that it was going to get shielded. That's the best guess that I've got. Maybe they knew it was going to get shielded, so they decided to go for the defense lessening move, which is not a bad train of thought, honestly. It's just a very risky bait. In case Papa decided not to shield it, it's not really reliably going to get that shield. But going for that Night Slash just on the way out is a little parting gift here. Purloin not going to be able to hang on for much longer to do any more damage, but the opponent is going to respect a potential move, a play rough. They don't know the counts for Sucker Punch, and to be fair, I don't think I know the Sucker Punch to play rough counts either. So, yeah, opponent is going to shield that up, and that's okay. I mean, they may as well shield something, right? So, Going for that body slam. Would definitely be going for the Aqua Tail in this situation here. Wonder if maybe it's worth it to try and farm down here. No, going for that body slam again. And in comes the Shuckle. God, no. But with a shield advantage, I think that Marill's going to do just fine here. Papa flexing the timing. They've done very well with timing. Something that I normally kind of gripe on for just so that people, trainers who aren't as good at it, they can kind of see what it looks like from both ways. But Papa's exhibiting some very good timing with these moves here. If you're using the bubble right going into this rock throw, like a 3 versus a 2 turn, I'm going to be throwing on 1, 3, or 5 if you're the 3 turn user. Whereas if you're the Shuckle, if you're the 2v3, you want to be going for 1, 4, 7, 10. So that's going to be the proper number of your own fast moves to throw into that other interaction, right? So, man, Shuckle, by the way, Stone Edge, don't matter. So the opponent's probably going to look to try to catch an Aqua Tail at some point. I have to imagine they're going to try to, burn the game clock up a little bit here. Absolutely no doubt about that in my mind. But I think Papa's got this one on lock here. Going to be able to just go for these Aqua Tails here, take out the Shuckle. The opponent maybe, no, they're forced to make a switch here, but Marill's going to end up eating this body slam, and it's not probably going to knock out, but it's going to come very, very close. Never mind, it's just enough to knock out, and Shuckle's going to go down. And this team doesn't care about Shuckle Marill teams because Papa's on it like you wouldn't believe. Getting into this next game here. All right, Scorpy, your turn. Marill, here we go. Another Marill lead. You love to see it. And the opponent's going to come in with an Inkay. And here comes Purloin, going to shut that down right now. Night Slash, Psy Wave, doesn't matter. Night Slash is going to do nothing. The Psy Waves are double resisted. Papa is just going to fire off a Night Slash and maybe look for a farm down. Maybe try to get a boost. Maybe. Do we get the... No, the opponent looking to shield up this Inkay. I don't think you need to shield this one. The opponent genuinely, like, this Night Slash does not do enough, I don't think, to knock out from here. Papa maybe going for that farm down, able to get it just in time and going for that play rough here with the Marill. Now, the question is, what's in the back? Is it going to be a Shuckle? It's probably a Shuckle. Let's be honest. In what realm is this not a Shuckle in the back if the opponent has that Marill? Now, they're going to let this move go. Purloin has done its job, taken out the Inkay here, and in comes the Scorpy. Look at that! It's a Marill! And the opponent grants us reprieve, not forcing us to go through that. They know that they've lost, and that's going to be a good game. Well played, picking up a 5-0 to finish that set off. Papa Legba clinching the elo and ramming it right past Veteran. Very nice gameplay here. As much as I detest Little Cups in general, I don't mind, we're showcasing, look, triple shiny team, Veteran run, it's all good stuff. This is all positive and good stuff. It doesn't matter, especially because there's no Shuckle to be looking at here. Now, if I had to shoutcast Shuckle, I think I might have to just not. So, anyway, looking forward to being back. Hopefully, my cough goes away, doesn't get the better of me too much here, and I am going to be seeing you guys soon in videos, streams, etc. So thank you all very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.